Eschatology speaks of the end times, the last time, or the word proper, it's the study of the end. And this word has a special meaning in religious studies. And today's first reading speaks about these end times which they saw were imminent right that time. And John speaks about different ways of life, how some have given up, how some have gone astray. Keeping this religious meaning aside, can we see that end time as that end of the year, where we are being led once again to evaluate how did we spend, how we have gone so far, or how far we have reached. It's pertinent to evaluate where we are, whether we have drifted away or whether we have made progress. And please don't see the progress only in the material world, where you start seeing how much have I reached to my dream house, or to my dream car, or to my dream job. As a human person, our life should be set in the direction of God or the Spirit. Because our body is not just a living being, but we have the Spirit. A spirit which requires a connection with the higher spirit. A spirit which requires nourishment from this higher spirit. We can very well take the analogy of the GPS, Global Positioning System, which is being used in our vehicles, which is being used in our airplanes. We use it maybe on our body to go somewhere. We use it on our journey on the sea. So it tells you which way to go. We set a destination and it takes us to that particular destination. A human life should also have such type of destination fixed. And this is not with an equipment, not with that mechanical GPS, but our living body needs to be focused. Our living spirit needs to have that destination set to tell us where we need to go, where we have to make progress. Without a thorough evaluation, we can't decide for the future or take new steps. And it's very apt on this day, as we close this year, to see where we're going, whether we are going to that set destination or whether we have missed the target, whether we have drifted in another direction. There are different landmarks that come our way, and we can be easily get distracted at those landmarks. Those landmarks can confuse us. Those landmarks can very well lead us to that particular destination as well. For those of us who are Christians, how much of Christ have we put on in our lives? Did we speak the way Christ spoke? Did we live the way Christ lived? The Gospel speaks about John the Baptist, who it says, who came as a witness to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He himself was not the light, but he came to testify to the light. Have we been the real witness and testimony to the people of the life of Christ? Have we been the real testimony in our family? Have we been a real Christ to the world around us in loving ways, in loving actions? And to those of us who belong to other religions, who don't have a religion, how much have we grown in the beliefs, in the principles that we hold? How much did we try to promote good in the world around us? How much have we considered each person as a human being, not just a living being, but as a human being, and that this person has a respect and value? This human being is not as an object, not as a means to accomplish our goals or our ends. How much did we try to testify to the light? How much have we tried to get rid of the darkness or the darkened world around us? Have we been the light? Have we been the living example for people to follow us? Let us evaluate so that from tomorrow we may take new step in our life. From tomorrow we may engage in the right direction, understanding our past and understanding where we are at the moment.